Bang bang. Get me. Hello everybody, welcome to the Untitled Wrestling Podcast. First time for a while. We've put aside our busy lives to sit around for a bit and talk about some AEW, specifically Double or Nothing 2026. It is me. You don't talk yet. I talk first. Daddy talks first. It's me, your boy Big Tasty, joined as always by Jay. How's it going, Jay?
I'm alright. Remember in January when we were like making all these plans of shit we wanted to do, and then life got in the way.
Yeah, and Faye is also here.
Life comes at you quick.
Hey Faye, how's it going?
I am here. Everything is good. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, Ollie's not here because he said AEW is woke nonsense now, and he only watches real wrestling like WWF.
I have no idea why Ollie isn't on. To be honest, just didn't get back to us.
I can only assume he's too busy.
To be fair, Liverpool Games Fair is
soon
6 weeks out, so
that's plenty of time.
So Ollie is probably a very, very busy person right now.
He's too, and as far as I'm aware, he's just too busy watching the funeral of the Gingerbread Man on repeat, and declaring it absolute cinema.
I mean, is he not just playing Warhammer? Is that not what he's doing?
That's my thing.
No, that was what Tasty was doing. That's genuinely what Tasty was.
You got so defensive then.
Yeah,
this is mine.
That's what Tasty was doing before this podcast, was playing Warhammer Survivors, which I'm going to do when I'm editing the podcast.
Also, I'm kind of in mourning because Bungie have just announced that Destiny 2 is not getting any more live updates.
Tom will be sad.
Gasp.
I know, but hey, there we go.
You mean to tell me Sony's cut funding from Bungie?
Well, after they lost them like $3 billion.
After Sony panic bought them for like about 10 times their fucking worth.
Yep.
Yeah, gasp. Yeah, should we get into it?
Yeah, so we're here to do a little preview for Double or Nothing. We're just going to talk through a pay-per-view that I'm going to be able to watch now. So since like the back end of last year, without doxing myself, I started a new job, which has a much more regimented work schedule. So I can't watch Sunday night pay-per-views anymore because I have to be in work on Monday mornings. And this one's now it's a bank holiday, so we can, and that's nice.
Yeah,
so Tony
I'm also staying up to watch it.
Yeah, I'll maybe I'll make some chicken wings because I like to do that.
I want
that's a fun time.
Now. I'm making some nachos.
Oh, nice!
Your nachos are so good.
Well, good, but I'm gonna try, and because last time, because obviously like I had to make them vegan last time, so like the vegan mince we used was kind of shit. So I'm just gonna use chickpeas instead and see how that works.
Oh, nice! Okay. I might do some pork belly, but only because I'd have to shave it first. Get all the hair off. Don't worry about it.
I like what
Sarah out of earshot, by the way.
Oh no, she's gonna. She's only hit me in the side of the head.
I was gonna say what's funny about that is I can literally see the daggers that are being aimed at you right now, and Sarah isn't in the camera shot.
She's watching the darts. She's preoccupied.
Yeah, she's watching the darts, thinking I'm gonna fucking throw one of these at this prick if he doesn't stop saying that.
Yeah, but we'll talk all about Smooth Max later. Don't you worry.
You know what else we should talk about, Tasty, because we've got a very special guest on the pre-show.
Go on.
Well, seeing as we've got Mick Foley on the pre-show.
Oh no.
You know what we should talk about?
Would it by any chance be TN Faye?
It should be a TN Faye of Mick Foley and TNA.
I don't want this.
Where, like, genuinely, I've spoken to Zach Gibson about this, where he thought Mick Foley was basically like an undercover operative for WWE to sabotage TNA because of that run. So Mick Foley basically kind of just, I don't even know how he did it. He got brought in as like an authority figure, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then he somehow become TNA World Champion. Had like a relatively good cage match with Sting, considering
better than it had any right to be.
Yeah,
really.
Considering Foley could barely fucking walk.
I feel like I've heard about the cage match when we did the whole like Sting
It was
around.
But there was literally like a whole thing where Foley was like basically acting like a lunatic in the office, saying, "I'm gonna bring in my famous friend saying he was going to bring, like, basically teasing he was bringing in The Rock for the entire episode of Impact. And at the end of the episode, it was a fucking cardboard car with The Rock.
Oh
So he
no! Could they
attack
use that?
Yeah, so he could attack somebody.
So my big fault. I've got a couple of Foley memories because this was like I started watching TNA back end of 2009.
Yeah.
So he'd already been in there a little while. I remember the King of the Mountain match was particularly bad with him in it. He couldn't really do anything. He especially couldn't climb a ladder, which was the entire point of the match.
I have no idea how he climbed that cage.
Yeah, I think he was champion going into that King of the Mountain match as well. It wasn't the Samoa Joe one; it was the other one.
Didn't he win it in that match?
Oh, I can't remember.
I think
my brain.
I'm pretty sure he won it in that match, and then he lost it to Sting in the cage.
So that happened. He had a feud with who was his feud with? Eric Bischoff. Because why not?
What?
Yeah.
I was about to say my brain is already broken, and then you said fucking Eric Bischoff.
Didn't he shave Eric Bischoff's head?
I think so. Yeah. So that was when he was like they were like competing authority figures, and then he went away. And he came back as like the network consultant or something, and then Eric Bischoff just one day was like, "Oh yeah, Mick Foley's been fired," and he just never appeared in TNA again.
Yeah.
He actually his third autobiography is called Countdown to Lockdown, and it's all about his time in TNA, and it's actually a really good read.
I was going to say that's meant to be a brilliant book.
He talks about how Alex Shelley was his son's favorite wrestler, so it was really cool to work with him.
Aww.
So. Foley actually, Tasty, left TNA by losing a loser leaves TNA match against Jeff Jarrett, with special guest referees being money, on an episode of Impact because of course it was.
I remember he had a match against Ric Flair.
That wasn't that in the Fed.
No, it was because they had a feud in when his book came out. He had a feud with Ric Flair.
He had a feud in the Fed, didn't he?
Because Ric Flair was upset about his book, so Ric Flair would like put his book in the middle of the ring and then elbow drop it because he's a fucking lunatic. And then they had a match which for a long time was Ric Flair's last match until that one happened. So yeah,
I actually got it wrong. That so. Foley won the cage match, won the belt, and then he basically lost a match where he was defending the belt but was still champion, which I have no idea, no clue how that's happened, but then he lost it in the King of the Mountain match to Kurt Angle.
Yeah, so I remember him coming into that match as champion, and I'm feeling like why in a field of like Kurt Angle, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and other really good wrestlers, why is Mick Foley walking in with the belt here? This is odd.
Oh my god! He also had a office keys on a pole match against Kurt Angle.
No,
which I don't. And also he had a fucking feud with Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, two men who couldn't walk.
That's a thing that happened this side of the millennium.
Yeah. And the only fucking thing they actually, like, the only match really Foley should have been having in TNA was Abyss, because they were, like, basically, like, two very similar people.
Did they do a Monsters Ball?
They didn't. I don't think they did a Monsters Ball.
Like the one fucking thing we all wanted to see.
So, no, they did do a Monsters Ball with special guest referee Stevie Richards.
Right.
And then they did a little tag team run where it was called Foley's House of Fun match, where it was Abyss and Foley versus Dr. Stevie and Raven. And then he had another no DQ match against Abyss.
This all sounds completely fake, right? Like this.
That's the whole point of TMFA. Because you don't know whether we're telling you the truth. Well, originally it was you didn't know whether we were telling you the truth or not, but then it turned out
the truth was funnier.
It's actually funnier to just tell you the truth.
I hate it. Can it be not true just for the fun of it for me?
Also, there's a website called WrestleCrap which documents this period of TNA quite incredibly.
Yeah, WrestleCrap's great. So also, what's insane is the go home Impact before Foley won the TNA World Title. He lost a handicap match against the Motor City Machine Guns. A handicap first blood match with special enforcer Sting. Yeah. I still can't believe that fucking cage match was as good as it was though. Like it, as you say, Tasty, it had no right to be anywhere near as good as it was.
I think I've seen that match.
The finish is fucking dreadful from what I remember. Doesn't Foley just like fall out the cage?
I think so, yeah.
Like they're basically fighting on the side of the cage, and like Sting just hits him and he falls off. And then it's like, oh my god, Mick Foley's won the belt, and we were just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
It's got massive, like, Sheamus accidentally pushing John Cena through a table energy.
Yes, it has. But yeah, very random run of Mick Foley.
I wish I didn't. I wish I could have like unheard that.
Where most of it was him wrestling Kevin Nash for some reason.
Yeah. So speaking of Mick Foley, the reason we're talking about Mick Foley, specifically for this TMFA, is it was revealed yesterday, as of time of recording, that he will be doing the pre-show discussion for Double or Nothing with Renee Paquette. RJ City's been locked in a basement apparently. He's not allowed to come out until he's written another Hollywood ending.
If RJ City doesn't bring back AEW just to interview the four faces of Foley, what's the fucking point?
No, I think what they should do to piss him off is to give Foley his own YouTube show called Have a Nice Day EW.
Ah,
and it's just the exact same thing, but with Foley doing it instead of RGC.
So
every wrestler's made up to be on it.
Yeah.
Like,
so just to kind of like play, not devil's advocate, but kind of like speculate here. Do we think Foley's getting signed to AEW as a result of this?
Well, he tweeted, he posted on Instagram
that he's all elite
because he's woke. That he is all elite, and he was making his AEW debut. So,
do with that what you will.
Yeah,
it'd be cool if he because obviously there's the comparisons with him and Darby. So it'd be cool
also, for anyone who's wondering, just excuse me to bag on the Fed. If you're wondering why Mick Foley is a free agent, he quit WWE because he was sick of them becoming a right-wing hellhole.
Yeah, his words.
So, hey.
Yeah, he's a good egg, is Al Michels.
And it's nice that he gets to still be in wrestling whilst without having to sacrifice his principles.
I wonder if they'll do anything with him and Mox.
Oh yeah, because that was Mox's book on that is incredible. If you haven't read Mox's book, one, read it because it's great. But he goes into like he sounds genuinely upset at that thing because Moxie kind of fucked it up, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, it was more Mick couldn't get cleared.
Mox did something that really upset him or something because he took it too far or something. He didn't like.
Mox
he kept making posts about his family, didn't he?
Yeah, Mox kept bringing up his kids, and he was like, "Don't bring up my kids, please." And Mox kept doing it. But then also, like, the other side of it was that like Mick couldn't get cleared anyway.
Yeah, because it was like, Mick, your entire skeleton's made of dust, mate. Yeah. You can't wrestle.
Mick, your kneecaps are made of plasticine. Sarah's just sent us a thing, so she's always said that Tony Khan said in the press conference that Mick Foley's planned for all pay-per-views and some TVs, and he's open to contributing ideas, working as an ambassador and more. So yeah, he is basically signed.
You know what would be great though? Like in addition to reading Mox's book, listen to the audiobook. I
was gonna say I listened to the audiobook of it, and it's fantastic because you can literally hear him like pacing around as he's recording it.
I just want like an extended cut where he talks more about sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like how like
the man has got opinions on sandwiches, and I respect them.
Is Mox basically in another life Richie from the Bear?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah. That's great. I love that.
So speaking of the pre-show, which Mick Foley, as we now know, will be appearing on. So we have one, as of very recently, 2 announced matches for the pre-show.
One got announced literally as we were setting up.
literally 20 minutes ago. So for the one that was announced we have Divine Dominion versus Zeta Steel and Viva Van. This is a sort of a eliminator 5-minute challenge. They've been doing it, so if anyone was watching AEW recently, Ali Cash was there. And she got fucking annihilated.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're doing this thing where they're like crushing the Divine Dominion, doing this thing where if teams last 5 minutes with them, they get a title shot because they're big old ladies and they just throw you all around and beat you. And I think that's how I want to die. So you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Viva Van Zeta Steel. If they survive 5 minutes, they ain't going to survive 5 minutes. They get a title shot. So that'd be fun. Just see Megan Bayne and Lina Cross just beat the piss out of someone. Yeah.
Yeah.
We love big girls.
Sure would. Yeah. I like the idea. Obviously, I don't think, just to go straight into it, I don't think that Viva Van and Zeta Steel are going to win. But I do like the idea of a team managing to like last the 5 minutes and then the match getting added later on as the pay-per-view.
Yeah, so it's like, now you're fucked.
I could see them maybe doing it with Hein and Maya World maybe down the line. If that's a team they want to sort of promote a little bit more. Like maybe because they're running through like the jobber teams.
They did have a shot against them, didn't they, on the last pay-per-view though?
Yeah,
well, so.
I'm talking like in a couple of months. They can bring it back around.
True.
They've got to hurry up because the belts are going walkies at all in, aren't they? So.
Yeah, that's true.
Why are they going walkies at all in?
Windsor and Jay
Hater. Windsor!
No, we don't need to do that.
Come for them belts, maybe.
Windsor!
We don't need to do that.
So that's good. And then the second match announced, which is just going to be your standard get everyone on the card clusterfuck.
Get the Costco guys on the card.
Yep. So it's Boom and Doom, which as we know.
Doom!
Yeah.
That's cute.
So Big Boom AJ and QT Marshall are teaming with the conglomeration. So we've got in the same like confined space, we're going to have the Rizzler, Big Justice, and Mark Briscoe.
I want Mark Briscoe to just be yelling at the Rizzler. That's all I want.
I want Mark Briscoe to help the Rizzler gig.
I just want Mark Briscoe to bark at the Rizzler, and then like the Rizzler just start crying or something.
Just the Rizzler come up before the match, be like, "I want to get colour," and he's like, "Mark Briscoe, I'll sort you out. Don't worry."
Are we finally getting the Rizzler running the blade? Also on that graphic, QT Marshall really looks like the fucking ventriloquist dummy from Goosebumps.
He really does. And the match is for some reason sponsored by Vita Coco Coconut Water.
Why not? Sure. At least
presumably
Mark
available.
Briscoe's never drank a drop of coconut water in his fucking life.
Presumably it is available at all good Costco's, so you know.
Yeah.
I'd love it if because of this.
Just did a fight in a Costco.
I was going to say I'd love it if because of this Big Boom AJ gets banished from fucking Costco because it wasn't Kirkland.
So they are going up against the team of Shane Taylor Promotions, which for the purposes of this is Shane Taylor, the Infantry, Lee Moriarty, and Anthony Ogogo. Remember him? He's been in my fucking social media DMs this week trying to sell me some supplements or shit. I don't know.
Has he?
Oh, I had that I had that like last year.
I haven't had Anthony Ogogo. Remember when Troy got a totally own him messages?
So Sarah
got
a message off from last year to say about like workouts and nutrition, and she messaged him back just to say, oh, because she just started going to the gym. So she messaged him back just saying, oh, thanks for the message, I'm just started going to the gym. And then I don't know if it was like AI or something, but he started sending loads of messages about like what supplements to buy and stuff and all sorts of nonsense. So yeah, he's on that.
He just asked me about wrestling.
He's on that totally owner grift.
He's AO, not AI, mate.
Hey.
Heyo.
So do you reckon the Costco train keeps running here? We're going to have Boom and the conglomeration winning.
Can we have a fight in a Costco at some point, though, please?
Do a stadium stampede, but in a Costco.
And my only question is, will the Rizzler Orange Punch, I don't know, Lee Moriarty?
Carly Bravo's the one getting. Carly Bravo was born for this. That man has zero chill. He's literally like gonna do the fucking Mansoor spot or getting battered by the fucking Big Justice and the Rizzler.
Oh, I would love that. I mean, I love Carly. I love the Infantry. I think they're really good. I think they're better than they get the chance to show a lot of the time. But if anyone in that match is born to, like you say, Jay, to be battered by two small children, it's probably them. Did
you see the fucking photo shoot Carly Bravo had done with the Ring of Honor Trios title? but like when he lost it, it was outstanding. So
No, I haven't seen it. You're gonna have to send me.
I'll send you after. It's on his Twitter somewhere, but it's fucking brilliant. Like he's not posted these like until he'd lost the belt.
Oh my
But
god.
it's like proper memories with the belt. It's like there's one where he's pushing it on like a swing. There's one where it's like a portrait of him holding it. It's outstanding. It's so fucking entertaining. I'll say we're gonna hunt it down.
Thank you.
So right, we're going on to the main card then. So I think there's two potential candidates for first match. I'll talk about maybe the singles one first. So the one thing I can see them opening with would be Okada versus Takeshita,
That makes sense.
because that's just going to get everybody so hype. Like these guys are gonna do something silly. Okada's gonna put on his working boots. Takeshita's just gonna beat Takeshita.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, we've seen these guys come together a few times before. It's always been really good. They're going to get 20 odd minutes here to do what they want, 15, 20 minutes minimum. I think they're going to tell a really good story. They're going to hit each other dead hard. Did you see Takeshita the other week? He did a bridge was it the Derby match? He did a bridge and suplex off the top rope and held the bridge.
Yeah, because he's a fucking lunatic.
It's like, what? How is that even physically possible?
I've just put those Carly Bravo pictures in the WhatsApp, by the way.
Thank you.
Takeshita here? Think it's time?
I think Takeshita, yeah. Because Okada won the first one by fuckery. So Takeshita wins this one, and then it frees Okada up to go after the world title, which I think's probably going to be the plan. And then it also like it also means that we've got like 1-1. So we've got the potential for a rematch.
Question then. We'll talk about this a little bit more when we get to, but I want to talk about it now because it's Okada related. Do you reckon there's a world where they put the belt on Okada and then have Ospreay take it off All In?
Nah, I think it's Omega.
Oh, okay.
I think the next champs are going to be Darby, Omega, Ospreay, Fletcher.
Oh, we're giving Kenny another title run.
I think so.
I don't know if Kenny can still go singles. I don't know if he's like.
Let me have this.
He can. That MJF match was fantastic.
I don't want him to wrestle himself to death though. I just want him to have a nice time.
Doesn't have to be a long run.
That's what you do when you're the world champion. Though, Tasty, look at Darby. He's like literally like going to die as champion.
He did that with the TNT belt as well, though, didn't he? Like,
did.
just like fucking murdered himself.
That's one of my best. That match with Miro is one of my favorite examples of Darby just selling like an absolute lunatic.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so good. Anyway, we'll talk about Darby later. Okay, so everyone think of Takeshita?
Yeah.
It's going to be a hell of a time. I've been waiting for this for like a year. Like we're finally getting to the fireworks factory here, and it's going to be a good old time. Takeshita gets a belt, which would be nice, a little singles belt.
I think Okada needs to distance himself from that belt as well because he's had it for like pretty much
ever.
Well, I know he had the Continental, and then he had the Unified, and then he had the International. But it's like
felt like the same belt, hasn't it?
You feel, well, it's essentially the same lineal run, isn't it? It's just they've switched it about a bit.
Yeah. So the international title, that's the one that Orange Cassidy and Moxley fought over back in the day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that they had the 4-way match for when it was called something else. Atlantic.
All Atlantic.
All Atlantic, yeah. Okay, so the other match I think they might open with would be the tag match. FTR versus Cage and Co.
I think the other match they might open with is Samoa Joe versus Ospreay.
Oh, impossible. But can we talk about the tag match first, just to break up the singles matches? I've got the fear. Like this is my Alien versus Predator. Whoever wins, we lose.
I don't know. I like the idea of Cope and Christian having another little run.
Me too.
I'm sure it'll be fine, and it'll be a nice pop if they win.
Hear me out, Tasty. If they win the belt here, then we could get a TLC match with FTR and the Bucks at All In,
which would be fun.
Which would be very fun.
I just don't in a tag division that can be so stacked because AEW have a fantastic roster. Why are these 4 men the only viable options to be tag champions?
Yeah. To be fair as well, though, like the other side of that is, while like if you have Cope and Christian as tag champions going up to All In, then you can use that for them to elevate all the other teams in the division around them.
Yeah.
Like they can basically just have like really, really good competitive defenses against like teams like Top Flight, for example. Who?
Okay, Jay, I'll make you a deal. I'll allow this to happen because I'm in charge.
Yeah.
I'll allow this to happen and Cope and Cage to win because the Cope and Cage are winning, aren't they? Because
Yeah,
they're not going to
100%.
retire as a tag team.
Of course.
And Cope and Cage are going to win. We'll set up the match for All In, TLC, or whatever the fuck they have to call it because of copyright. Only if we somehow manage to get the Moses Machine Guns to do it as well.
Yes, yes.
Just throw the New Day in there as well. Fuck it.
Yeah.
To be fair, they could literally do like
a ladder match, like
so the Guns are free agents. I believe.
What are they leaving?
They've left WWE. They got fired.
I thought you meant the fucking Gun Club.
No,
and I had such a panic attack.
The Motor City Machine Guns.
Right. Okay. Whoa.
They like hit free agency. I believe it's the 24th of July is the date. So, and there's a rumored pay-per-view in July, isn't it? Well, Forbidden Door's fucking 26th, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Or is that June?
I thought Forbidden Door was June.
There's a rumored pay-per-view for AEW anyway between
Forbidden Door's June 28th.
Right. Okay. But there's a rumored pay-per-view, isn't there? Revolution.
Is it Dynasty?
Not Revolution. Fuck, what's it called?
Not Wrestle Dream. It's Wrestle Dynasty.
No.
It's the new one that they filed the trademark for.
There's a new one they filed the trademark for. I can't remember the name of it. But basically that's rumored to be like a July show. So if that's the case, then I can see one of them debuting there, and then the other one being like a wild card team and debuting it all in.
Either that or have a stadium
let's be
stampede.
honest, probably New Day.
Have a stadium stampede with the Elite in it, and then have the New Day just fucking crash it.
I think they're probably gonna do like as I say, if they do like a 4-team ladder match, and it's like Cope and Cage, FTR, Bucks, Motor City Machine Guns, and then they could do what they did with like WWE did with the Hardys, where it's like, oh, by the way, there's one more team, and then have New Day debut.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's face it,
tournament.
The pop, if the New Day debut All In, the pop will be like fucking
so good.
It'll tear a hole in time and space.
We just need Tyler Breeze to go, and then we can have the party.
I mean, it's probably going to be the biggest crowd of the year, isn't it? So it makes sense to do it there.
Yeah.
But I think that they might be like a wild card. But either way, I think the long game is the New Day are probably going to win the tag titles in
against the Young Bucks.
I was all in the ladder match, and then they can do the feud.
And then on a weekly show, we just have Xavier Woods and Kenny Omega playing Street Fighter against each other.
Yeah.
AEW games will never be the same.
Evil Uno will just be crying because people keep taking the fucking games channel off him.
It'll be him. It'll be
MXM,
Xavier Woods.
MXM took it, didn't he?
Yeah. It'll be Xavier Woods, Kenny Omega, and then just Adam Cole just fucking a buffer in between them.
Yeah. Chug's just sat there just trying to stop them from arguing.
Yeah.
Claudio's there just painting Warhammer just making shit jokes to upset everyone.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, I do think this I Quit match will be good though.
Yeah, it's an I Quit match as well. Yeah, so FTR, known submission experts. FTR. Yeah, they ain't winning that. They'll do a sharpshooter because we need to get our match between Bret Hart references in at some point, don't we?
And also, it's a legal requirement for Canadians to have sharpshooters in their matches.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, we all think Cage and Cope then, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of right. So okay. So then the third contender for the opening match of the show, Samoa Joe versus Will Ospreay. I didn't know I needed this until it became reality, and now I really want it.
You know, there's only one other match that Samoa Joe hasn't had that he's been like, I really need that match other than this one.
What match?
Kenny.
I
need
I
Joe.
don't think you're allowed to let a man as destructive as Samoa Joe near a man as fragile as Kenny Omega.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're going to do it anytime soon.
It's like letting a large dog play with a hamster.
I think Kenny's going to probably have about 5 matches from between this pay-per-view and All In. Because
So if they do that match, then it should be if Kenny's champion, because Samoa Joe. If Kenny wins the belt, Samoa Joe should just be his first. Because Samoa Joe is a great first champion, first challenger. Just like I'm Samoa Joe, I get a title shot because fucking look at me.
And also, he didn't get his rematch.
Yeah, I was in the Twisted Metal, so I get a title shot.
Mhm.
What are you going to do about it? Will Arnett did my voice.
Did.
Yeah. So you think? I mean, Will's winning this whole thing,
O-
right?
Ospreay's winning the whole thing. Yeah, like I don't see a world where Ospreay doesn't win the whole
Utilizing the
thing.
power of his murder dads to
Mhm.
attempt to greater heights.
Yeah, and
So normal about that, guys.
and
So normal
probably
about
like
it.
main event, sorry, finals are going to be Swerve and Ospreay, so they could do like
It's gonna be mad when he debuts his new furniture, which is just hitting Joe with a brick in a sock.
just pulls out a fucking fork and hidden plays with it.
Hidden fork.
Yeah. I see you played Knifey Spoony before. But yeah, Ostrich is winning this, isn't he?
Yeah, he's winning the whole thing. Joe's gonna fuck him up, but he ain't gonna win.
Yeah, what's probably going to happen is Joe's going to like weaken his neck more for the tournament, so he's going to just be like getting neck murdered throughout the whole
Put him
tournament.
in peril.
Then I feel like on the other side, Swerve's just going to steamroll everybody.
Oh, I think it's them two in the final.
It's 100%. They're gonna run back the Forbidden Door match they had 2 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's going to be so good.
I
can't wait for that.
Which, I mean, we can kind of just cover Swerve and Bandido with that as well, can't we, really?
Yeah, I mean, this will also, I believe, as the kids say, absolutely fuck.
Yeah.
I think this has, like, potential to, like, be a match of the year candidate. Like,
yeah.
Bandido
can put him on, can't he?
Yeah. He's so good. He's so fucking good. And then Swerve's, like, unreal. And
no, he's the realist, clearly.
Well, yeah, he's the realist, but yeah.
He's the most dangerous.
I think Swerve's going to fucking murder Bandido, which is going to make me really sad.
It's going to make Jen so happy, though.
She's going to have a horrible time.
Oh, I'm going to have the best time.
She's going to have a horrible time watching her two favourites fight. But yeah. Yeah, Swerve's going to fucking kill Bandido. It's going to be sad. But I do think they will have an absolute fucking all-timer.
Yeah, for that. And I'm with Sarah on this. I really like the Bandido's modified 21 plex, so now he like just picks him off the floor because A, he's an absolute freak of nature and he can do that, and B, it looks really cool.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's still doing both, isn't he? He's like,
yeah,
but I think he's kind of like, I feel like he's had a word with a few people like he's wrestled recently where it's like, can you at least like work into it and not just stand there like fucking MJF did, where he was just like that waiting.
Upsetting.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Speaking of, I've lost my train of thought. Should we keep it with the Owen?
Yeah, might as well do
We'll move on to the
match.
other Owen match. So this was very recently rearranged. Tragic news from last night's Dynamite. Willow Nightingale is injured. She has a shoulder injury. She has relinquished the TBS title and she is withdrawn from this year's Owen Hart tournament. I fucking hate this. I don't think Willow's ever been hurt the whole time she's been in AEW, and
Not properly.
I don't like her not being there because she's my favorite.
Yeah.
And just seeing her makes me really happy on like a spiritual level.
She's a really nice like palate cleanser for when you're seeing like Mox like killing somebody with a fucking fork, and then you see Willow just being a like ray of sunshine afterwards.
I mean, literally in the same match, like in that Anarchy in the Arena when Mox was trying to kill someone, and then you just had Willow like hitting Marina Shafir with like a champagne bucket
and a frying pan.
And it was just really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that match is off. So that was meant to be Alex Windsor versus Willow. That will now be replaced with Alex Windsor versus a wild card on a future episode of Dynamite.
I wonder who that wild card's going to be.
Are you thinking it could be Mercedes Moné?
I mean, I can't think who else it would be. It's not going to be. Well, we know it's not going to be Tony because she's out for like the rest of the year, isn't she?
Yeah.
Zelina Vega.
Nah.
No, no, anyway. So.
Yeah, it won't be anyone who's been released from WWE because the non-compete's on up till like I said the 24th of July. And then New Days is a little bit after that because they left a week later. Yeah, I mean it's got to be Mercedes, right? Unless they just like get someone like another like Joshi wrestler or like another CMLL wrestler.
So
That'd
this
be
kind of
cool.
throws the women's, because I thought Willow was a bit of a lock for this women's Owen.
I didn't, weirdly.
So our card now, if it's Mercedes, then it's Mercedes because she's going to go all the way back to the top, and she because she's never challenged. Well, she hasn't been women's world champion. I think she could challenge Tekla. But if it's say it's not Mercedes, say Mercedes is legitimately not coming back yet, and I don't know who it could be. But
Bazilla.
if we ignore the
Let's have Bazilla.
if we ignore the wild card, it's Persephone, Hazuki, Alex Windsor, Mina, Athena, Sky Blue, and Suri.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ignore the people who aren't full-time AEW contracts, so Suri, Hazuki, Persephone, even if Persephone's got a deal, but that leaves Windsor, Mina, Athena, and Sky Blue.
I think, see, for me, I thought the final for the women's side was
Athena
pretty
Willow.
much Athena Willow was going to be a lock, and I thought Athena might win it because, again, the story there is that obviously Athena wrestled Tony at Forbidden Door last year in London and literally just about lost. So this year she's got plenty of unfinished business with Thekla from New Japan, not New Japan, Stardom.
Point. I've just scared myself now. What if the wild card's Britt Baker?
It won't be. It won't be. No chance. No chance. Surely not.
Oh no.
Who's it against?
Ruby
It's against.
Soho?
It's could be Ruby.
Could
She's
be.
running a board. Game Cafe now though.
It's against Alex Windsor.
So I mean, Mercedes has got unfinished business with Windsor.
What if in a twist it is Ruby Soho, but instead of a wrestling match, they just play a game of Settlers of Catan?
Just a game of Love Letter. I've played Love Letter for fucking ages. A great game. Just Warhammer 40k.
It's like Mercedes. It's like Windsor. We're gonna play Carcassonne to see who goes through to the next round.
Watch. I'm trying to think who there's no one I can think who's really
Thunder Rosa?
No, but she's on telly, so it would I feel like it's going to be someone who's not currently on TV because they wouldn't wild card it.
It could be anyone. It could be like Serena Deeb. It could be. It could literally be anybody. It's almost like some sort of wild card.
I mean,
Maki Ito.
If they wanna bring someone back that they've criminally underused, I'd love to see Nyla.
Yeah.
Just have Nyla come out and fucking murder Windsor.
Nyla Windsor would fucking go as well. That'd be great.
Yeah, Nyla's been having a really good run in Japan from what I've seen on the old socials as well.
Yeah. Have Nyla just win the Owen and win the belt back?
So, should we talk just about the match that's actually happening then?
Yeah,
we got a little sidetracked there. Athena's winning this. She's gonna. I love Mina, but she's gonna die. She's gonna look beautiful while she does it, but she's gonna die for Athena.
Athena is going to kill the living shit out of Mina.
Yeah, I'm gonna be so sad.
I am, but I'm also gonna be happy because Athena's one of my favorites.
Yeah. That's true.
Oh shit! Could be Danny Luna, the wild card,
or it could be Isla Dawn. She's been kicking around, hasn't she?
Yeah, but she's been quite still frequently on TV. Killer Kelly maybe as well. She's one. I think it'll be either be a debut or it'll be
a big return.
A big return. But I think it makes most sense. There's probably Mercedes.
But yeah, Athena and Mina are gonna have a great match. They're gonna have a good match. Athena's gonna beat the crap out of Mina. Mina's gonna die for her sins because she's the one. Because I think she's the one that beat up Tony.
I do too.
What Mina was?
Yeah,
because I think Mina protests too much because she's big into why did you kill Tony? And I think you killed Tony. Oh shit, I said kill Tony. Fuck. I'm sorry. I didn't want to bring up Tony Hinchcliffe, but now I have. So
That wrong show, mate. That's a fed.
Just on a tangent because we're here now. We watched the roast of Kevin Hart last week, and Tony Hinchcliffe was on it, and literally every joke they made at his expense was about him being a white supremacist.
I mean, where's the fucking lie?
Or him being like Joe Rogan's bottom.
Well, that also, where's the lie?
Which was I enjoyed that very much because there was a point where he looked when like the fourth person implied that Joe Rogan did him for the backside. He looked quite upset.
Good. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I hope he has a fucking terrible day and a bird shits in his fucking cup of coffee today.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Athena going through. I think at this point, maybe like you said, I think Athena could go all the way. I think she's probably the pick now.
I think she's gonna win the whole thing. Personally.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. We'll move on. We've just talked about women, and we can't talk about too many women because AEW Tony Khan will stop booking them. So we'll talk about loads of men, big stacks of men.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Stack them high. Because Chris Jericho's on the card, so we've got to do a mad ass gimmick match. So we've got Chris Jericho, the Hair Syndicate, that's Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, and the Elite being Kenny Omega, Jungle Jack Perry, Matt Jackson, and Nick Jackson, versus the Demand being Ricochet, Bishop Khan, and Toliona, and the Don Callis family, Mark Davis. And can we just talk about Mark Davis in a minute? Mark Davis and Andrade El Idolo, and the Dogs, Clark Connors and David Finlay. What a fucking year Mark Davis is having.
Man, he's quickly like becoming the fucking ace, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's like someone said on the internet, like someone's told him if he has a 3-star match or less, he's getting taken off TV again.
I mean, I'm not worried about when Jake Doyle comes back. What's Jake Doyle gonna do? Because they'll probably just put that team back together.
Yeah, and I'll have a great time.
And we'll have a great time.
Massive lads just battering people.
But also, like, good on Mark Davis for having the run he's having. Like, he's been
I didn't have Mark Davis surviving the wreckage of 2 tag teams to become a really good singles guy in AEW.
Yeah.
What's the odds of that happening twice?
Because like you saw, like, because he got injured and then Fletcher just exploded, didn't he? And like, it's like, oh, that sort of sucks for Mark Davis because like he lost his tag partner, and then they got Jake Doyle in, and I'm like, okay, this looks like it's gonna have some real legs. And then Jake Doyle gets injured. Like, oh, does that mean Mark Davis is just gonna be another Lance Archer and just stand there and look menacing behind Don Callis? And he's like, no, I'm just gonna have like 4.5-star matches on free TV and beat people to beat the piss out of people. I'm gonna throw Jack Perry into the sun and take his belt off him. And it's like, okay.
I'm just going to be Australian Stan Hansen and you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah. I'm going to channel all the energy of that uncle that your mum doesn't let you talk to at family parties because he's a bad influence. You let me have a beer when you were 12 and now you're not allowed to go to his house anymore.
He's been fantastic though, hasn't he? Like, just good for him. Good for him.
This match is just going to be absolute nonsense. I'm here for it. It's a real chance for some guys to show like some different sides to themselves. I'm looking forward to what the Dogs do in this. I think they're really handily placed in AEW now to really kick on from this and really show themselves off. The Demand, this. What can you say about Ricochet? What he's done in the last year with his character, and you know, he's making me not hate Chris Jericho's existence, which is a marvel in itself.
It is.
I mean, yeah, I give the devil his due. Like, Jericho's actually still he's still been annoying, but at least he's fucking wrestling good again.
Yeah,
like his match with Ricochet was better than it had any fucking right to be.
I actually really liked it, and I really liked Ricochet using the Lion Salt to win. I thought that was top level shithousery.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, just he looks like he's kind of realized, if I don't really bring it this time, like, everyone's going to be right that I should have retired.
Yeah, Andrade's going to get Andrade. He's
someone else is having a really good year.
Yeah, he's really getting. But we always know he's always been good in the ring. But I think he's really showing his personality now.
I think like the thing for me with Andrade, which I've said a few times on the Discord, is obviously when it was with his first run, he kind of like had his eye on like the door back to WWE.
Because in fairness to the guy, it turns out he was trying to save his marriage. So
yeah,
you know, that's completely understandable. And Tony Khan did say, you know, he left on really good terms. It was a personal situation that he had to sort of like, to go and do something, and that's why he's been welcomed back. And it turns out the trick with Andrade is you just have to take all of his clothes off. Yeah,
but I think as well, like, he's come back with like the right attitude of, right, I can't, like, I've got to kind of prove why I've been brought back.
Got to show up.
Yeah, like But, well, look at it this way. I imagine a lot of people there wouldn't have been too happy about the fact that he'd left, gone to WWE, and then come back. And because I mean, there's another person who looks like they might be doing that, and we'll address that if it happens. But I think the difference is that Andrade's come in. He's been willing to lose to people. He's been having absolute fucking bangers with people like Swerve, Kenny, Bandido, Darby, and he's literally just like, I'm just gonna put the fucking work in and just like show why I belong here.
Thing is, Andrade's match against Kenny in AAA was boss as well, though.
Yeah.
And this is going to sound weird if you remember back that far, but what Andrade's doing now feels a lot like what Swerve was doing like about a year before he won the title.
Showing up.
Yeah, making believers out of people, basically. I mean, I think as well, like, to also address the elephant in the room, he's probably going to be going on to a feud with MJF, if not like directly after this pay-per-view going into the summer.
How are you bald?
How you bald? Like they've been quietly sort of planting the seeds for that for a few weeks, and then they've kind of like ramped it up the last week or so, haven't they?
To be fair, like literally, before we got on the podcast, I was doing a bit of doom scrolling, and MJF just tweeted, "I will not lose my hair" in capital letters, and Andrade replied, "Okay, how you know?"
I did like last week when he just went up to MJF, took his hat off, and just flicked his hair like a sassy fucking bitch.
Oh, it's great! It's great. This match is going to be stupendous bullshit, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, I want it to be so fucking silly.
If Uno's not producing this match, then what the fuck are we doing here?
Oh no, Chuck Taylor. Chuck Taylor and Uno producing absolute silly bollocks.
Who's going to be no gimmicks needed? Steve the Samurai, probably Andrade. Why not?
That's Jericho's new gimmick. Who do we think's winning it though? I think the goodies.
Yeah, because it's a big feel good match, isn't it? You want the big spot. Kenny's going to hit a warming danger off something stupid, and
yeah. I think
Jack's gonna do a spot with the bus, isn't he? Like,
I reckon Jack and Ricochet are gonna recreate the Sammy getting hit with the fucking golf cart.
It's a shame. It's a shame that Sammy's not in this, because Sammy getting chased by a bus driven by Jack Perry would be incredible.
It would.
Because I just like the idea that every time Sammy's in a match like this, he just almost gets run over.
Yeah.
It would be funny actually if he's chasing Ricochet and Sammy's just walking texting and gets hit.
But to be fair, like
proper Regina George, like
in 2026 AEW, Ricochet is the upgraded Sammy Guevara, isn't he? So
yeah.
He is the resident dickhead who gets his comeuppance. So
yeah. I think this will probably go on before the main event, and then it's like.
Do you reckon this is like the sort of well, it's not the piss break match, but it's like sort of the sort of palate cleanser.
Breathe.
Oh no, sorry, it'll be this. Then there'll be. I'm just looking at what other matches we've got where they could. I don't know what they could break it up with. To be honest, they might even just add a fucking another third, like another fucking match on, mightn't they, just to like space it out. I don't know.
Has Mox got a match?
Actually, no. To be honest, it could be this, the women's title, the world title, because they do like to do like the sort of the two world titles back to back, don't they? A lot of the time.
So we'll do those two last then. So next time we'll move on to Jon Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly. This is our. So there's a lot of title matches. This is our third title match on the show out of six, five. I can't count. Yeah, 5. Wow. So Jon Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly. Interesting match because Kyle O'Reilly got a lot of wins over Jon Moxley, but it also cost him because he got really badly hurt at the same time and had to take a lot of time off. But he's got that psychological advantage because he's submitted Mox like 3 times in a row or something stupid like that. Which felt huge at the time, and it felt like if he hadn't gotten hurt, he would have been primed for like a really big push.
I do like the picking this back up though.
Yeah, I can't see them putting the belt on Kyle here, though. Especially with him being a trios champ at the same time.
I don't think so. I think that it's a good way to kind of get Mox over the loss to Kyle. but they're gonna still like elevate Kyle with basically just him taking Mox to the limit.
Yeah.
Which I mean, that's pretty much every match that Mox has like this, isn't it? But yeah, I think Mox wins. I don't. I mean, who do we think Mox is going to drop that belt to?
I have no idea. It would be great on.
Audio.
I think it'd be interesting if they put it on something like a speedball. Just so that Jet Speed have both got a belt, and then that'd be an interesting dynamic. To see how they both get on with it, or someone. So I want because Mox is all about like both in real life and in his character. He's all about like elevating the younger talent, isn't he? Like sort of making sure the younger talent step up. So I'd like to see like
Speedball's
a Blake Christian, like a speedball, or if it's down the line like a Blake Christian level person, someone who's like.
I mean, if it's Mox elevating someone, he's got fucking Utah right there.
Yeah, but I think it'd be someone outside of the Death Riders. I don't think we're going to do the internal Death Riders implosion. I think we've passed the point that I don't think the Death Riders are going to break up now. I think if they were going to turn on Mox, it would have been in the Continental Classic. But they told the story that Mox had to basically win to save his life.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's still like a world where they could turn on Mox. Like
have Danny Garcia just being a shithouse and
there's been a couple of times where well, you can't cost Mox because he can't. It's continental rules, and he can't interfere.
I just mean like somehow he'll figure something out. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, they have been not massively, but they still are sort of teasing a little bit of tension with Mox and Pac, aren't they? Because Pac's not like a huge fan of them, like bringing Ospreay because he fucking hates them.
With a bit of build on it. It'd take a lot of building to get there, but I'd love to see like a Myron Reed go up against Mox and do it. You know, really build something, really create someone as a singles guy. He's
someone who Mox is a fan of as well, isn't he?
Mm.
Yeah, I could see that.
Or even a Ciampa. Like if he's not a new guy.
Ciampa's a good shout.
They'd have a hell of a match. Can you imagine Moxley Ciampa?
That's fucking insane.
Yeah,
that would be insane.
Ciampa, because he's never going to be that sort of main event guy. He's that Ciampa's your mid-level final boss, isn't he?
I reckon he could have like a little like month world title run.
I think that shit might have said. I see him as like the sort of upper, the main event gatekeeper sort of guy. He's going to be around all of the like the sort of secondary title scenes. He's going to be like a couple of TNT titles.
He's a good first challenge for a world champion though as well.
Yeah, like what Lance Archer used to be.
Yeah,
yeah. Honestly, wouldn't surprise me if they give him like just like a month title reign just to kind of legitimize him.
I'm not just saying this for you, Faye, but then hear me out on this one then to beat Mox for the Continental title. Hanger.
That would make that would make most sense.
If you want a man who's got Mox's number, who better?
I don't know. I still think Hangman's gonna come back as a heel and
who better
challenge for the world title? What, Brian Cage?
I mean, have you seen the man? He looks like Brian Cage, Brian Cage.
I to be honest, they could always do Brian Cage and Jake Doyle as a tag team.
Oh yeah,
if they want,
just give Mark Davis all the mid-card belts.
If you want Mark Davis to just
have him be a secondary belt collector, he wins them all.
Actually, Kyle's not.
Oh, Kyle and Mox after in the Continental Classic.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mox holds this all the way to the next Continental Classic. To be fair,
just have Moxley's thing be that he just has to always wrestle people called Kyle.
Is kryptonite people called Kyle to either break his ankle or break his tooth?
That was still the most ridiculous thing.
The most Moxley thing ever, just breaking his tooth by fucking leading him forward.
But yeah, so I think Moxley keeps it. And I'm with you, Jay. I could see this going all the way to next year's Continental Classic because it feels more impactful having to defend it in the tournament.
Yeah.
And if I was Tony Khan and I was booking this and I would have written this, I would have had this only be defended in the tournament.
Yeah.
It makes more sense.
Maybe if you wrestle the Continental Champion and you perform well or even win, maybe that books you into the tournament.
Yeah, I like that.
Like a golden
I like
ticket.
that idea. Yeah.
Maybe we look at your ref. Maybe we have I don't know.
Or it gives you seeding in the tournament. So
maybe that's too advanced for the internet. But or the average wrestling viewer. I don't know. Maybe it's too complicated because we're in the world of spoon feeding here, aren't we? But I don't know. We'll see.
These days, kids wouldn't have fucking been able to handle King of the Mountain, mate.
With the TikTok videos and the 6-7 memes.
They couldn't handle Mike today explaining King of the Mountain for 15 minutes, with not making a lick of sense. Oh, so do you know what the King of the Mountain match is, Faye?
I feel like you've told me, and I might have just blocked it out my mouth.
Casey, would you
Surprise
like to do the
second
honors?
tier invite. Yes, okay. So I'm going to read off the Wikipedia article because I don't want to get it wrong.
Oh no!
Don't worry, it's not that complicated.
It fucking is. It shouldn't be. It's a fucking reverse ladder match, but it is.
So
A reverse ladder match.
Don't worry about it.
I'm going to read this verbatim from Wikipedia. Okay. So 5 wrestlers compete in the match. They start out as ineligible to win. So at the start of the match, you can't win. A wrestler must score a pinfall or submission on an opponent to become eligible. Okay? So nice and easy. Normal wrestling match. Whoever gets submitted or pinned has to go to a cage called a penalty box for 2 minutes as a punishment. So you can't just lie down and let your mate pin you and then go on and win the match. More than one wrestler can be in the cage at one time, and wrestlers have fought in the cage, and the cage is about the size of a phone box. So yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Once eligible, a wrestler may win the match by retrieving the match's prize, usually the championship belt, and hanging it on a hook suspended over the ring with the aid of ladders. So you have to go get the ladder, put it in the ring, climb up the mountain, and hang the belt on the hook.
Like a reverse ladder match?
Don't like that.
When a wrestler wishes to hang the belt, they must retrieve it from the official. Once a belt is in play, any wrestler who is eligible may attempt to steal the belt and hang it. Once the belt has been dropped and no wrestler is attempting to hang it, the referee returns the belt to the official.
And then I'm not even no. Just no.
And you know who's won the most of them, Faye?
Is it Abyss?
No, it's the King of the Mountain himself.
It is
Jeff
the King of
Jarrett.
the Mountain himself. Bree
Oh,
woo, Bree
yeah. Oh.
You know what? It's very complicated. It's always a fun match because it's like a ladder match essentially. But
So
it's
I've got some facts.
overcomplicated.
Facts. So
Oh,
as you correctly stated, Jay, as of 2016, Jeff Jarrett has won the most King of the Mountain matches with 3 of them, winning the NWA World Heavyweight Championship twice in the process. Also, Samoa Joe is the only wrestler to retain a title in a King of the Mountain match. A world title. While Suicide, Eric Young, and Bram are the only other wrestlers to retain championships in the match. Suicide with the X Division Championship, and Eric Young and Bram retained the King of the Mountain Championship, which is a belt specifically defended in this bullshit match. Also, at Slammiversary 2022, they had the first ever Queen of the Mountain match, which was Jordan Grace defeating Tasha Steelz, Chelsea Green, Deonna Purrazzo, and Mia Yim to win the Impact Knockouts Championship. And
For a minute
four-time
there,
knockout.
I thought you were going to say Eric Young was in that match as well.
No, 4-time Knockouts champion Mickey James was the match enforcer. So there we go.
I don't like any of this. No. You can have that back.
To date, there have been 12 King of the Mountain matches. The first being in 2004, the most recent being in 2016, and 1 women's one.
Everything I've ever learned about TNA has been against my will.
Other winners include Raven, Kaz, Kurt Angle. That was the one where Joe gave him the belt. Everyone hated that.
It was.
PJ Black. Eric Young, as we said. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, King of the Mountain. What a lovely segue that was.
Didn't like that.
I'm glad that we managed to get another one in.
Oh.
Speaking of cobbled together impromptu segments, what about the women's 4-way match that came out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This was a random old little match, wasn't it?
Tekla defending against Hikaru Shida, Jamie Hayter, and Chris Statlander for the Women's World Championship. I mean, I'm not upset. It's going to be really good.
It's going to be good. It's basically the match that Stat won the belt in with Shida in place of Tony Storm.
Yeah.
Which is good. We like them.
They'll keep it on Tekla?
Yeah.
I've got a weird reason. I've got a weird feeling that Shida's going to win this.
Oh.
I would like Shida to win it, but I'm also happy with
I feel like Tekla makes the most sense, but because they're kind of like doing the whole Shida heel turn thing.
See, I've got a feeling that Shida and Stat could explode here, and Tekla just takes
Yeah.
advantage and wins.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's what they did in the other one, wasn't it? Like Tekla and Jamie like exploded, and then that allowed Stat to capitalize and beat Tony.
Yeah, and it'd be a nice bit of cyclical, isn't it? It's like it comes back around.
Yeah,
I think Shida and start like properly throwing hands here, like properly going for it.
yeah. I think we're getting Shida and Stat probably at Forbidden Door.
Yeah, and we could even do that. We could even do that without the title being involved, because women can wrestle without titles being on the line. Tony,
some
please.
kind of silly bollocks match would be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you know the wild card, the other one. We have Emi Sakura.
Why not? For a treat for me.
I would not hate it being Emi Sakura.
That'd be
I would
great.
be very happy.
I think Alex Windsor could kill Emi Sakura. I'd watch that.
I hope because I assume they're going to probably do like a casino gauntlet, men and women's one again at All In. Yeah, I hope Emi gets a spot in the.
I've seen Alex Windsor kill one Joshi wrestle this year. I could always watch it. I could always see her do another one.
Yeah.
Who's the other one you saw?
I can't remember, but it was at Wrestle Queendom, and it was really good.
Nice.
Because I went there live, Jay, and I saw in person.
You know who it could be? The wild card, Charlie.
Has anyone had a chance to watch her and Eddie's match yet? Because I haven't seen it yet.
No, not Charlie Evans, as in Dakota Kai.
Oh. I think it should be Charlie Evans.
I mean, why not both?
Why not both?
Threat? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we all thinking Tekla to retain here. Well, have we talked you around, Jay? Have we talked you around?
I think Tekla probably, but I think there's like a 25% chance.
There's a case for Shida.
Yeah.
Oh, the forecast says a 25% chance of Shida.
I'm like 75% Tekla, 25 Shida.
It's going to be a sunny bank holiday in the UK, but there's a 25% chance of Shida on Sunday night.
Yeah. Well, you know, the numbers don't lie, Tasty, and they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice.
I'm waiting for that.
Right. Then we'll move on to it's the main event now. I think it is. Yeah, main event. So this is quite intriguing because I honestly believe this could go either way.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think there's more potential for fun stuff to happen with MJF losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, they've told a very compelling story where it's like Darby's like running it till the wheels go off. Is MJF where like he kind of just like he's done too much too quick and he's burned out. The only thing that's kind of making me think that Darby might retain here is they did that teaser for Darby versus Kenny in the build up to
and that's a match we've never got.
Yeah. No.
Absolutely.
We've only just had MJF versus Kenny, haven't we? So if Kenny's going for the belt, then I think it makes sense to keep it on Darby and do that match. I just want to run one thing past you. So Jack the Jobber put an all-timer post out about 2 hours ago with his fantasy booking. So Darby goes for a headlock takeover on MJF. MJF's hair comes off in his hands. Darby's confused. MJF grins, just as he planned. MJF has always been proudly bald and has worn a series of elaborate wigs his entire adult life in preparation for this moment.
Oh my god.
One other thing, considering like his hair transplants haven't been taken, you do have to shave your head, don't you, for a hair transplant? So
some you do, some you don't. Depends how good it is.
Maybe he needs to shave his head for a hair transplant.
MJF loses, gets shaved, and then goes straight in a throwback. He leaves the arena straight away and goes straight on a plane and goes to Turkey.
Yeah.
Comes back with massive white teeth.
Comes back with white teeth, a new head of hair,
and a big old bar of Turkish delight.
Yeah. I
just don't want MJF to have the title again.
Yeah,
I don't want it.
I just want smooth, man. I want MJF to lose his hair more than I want Darby to retain the title.
Maxwell Jacob Baldwin. The thing is, for me,
he's bolder than you, and you know that.
the thing for me is, I think if MJF were to have lost the belt to just win it back, to probably just lose it again, it kind of diminishes like the title run. Whereas I think he had a really good title run, like the last run he had. I think Darby's had a fantastic title run, like literally pretty much having like one or two bangers a week.
Mm-hmm.
I think the more compelling match. There's a case to be made for Kenny versus Darby or Kenny versus MJF.
Because that'd be their rubber match, wouldn't it, as well?
No, it wouldn't. No, MJF's 2-0.
Oh.
So MJF he kicked out the One Winged Angel. He had Kenny questioning whether he can still do it. There's that. There's also the fact that Kenny and Darby's never happened before. They had that little stare down on the Go Home episode of Dynamite before the last paper was Dynasty. It was Dynasty, wasn't it? So I think that there is a case for either. It is just a flip of the coin. It's whether you think MJF's going to shave his head or not. And I think the thing with MJF is he knows when it's time to like make himself comic relief. And I think for all the bastardry he's done this year with like obviously Hangman and Kenny and Bandido and Brody, it's kind of for a little while it'd be good for him to get out the title picture, be made a bit of a joke, and then come back like with a fucking vengeance to go after the world title, like either later in the year or the start of next year. But yeah, I honestly, if gun to my head, I'm gonna say Darby.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think more out of hope than belief, because
Yeah.
I just really want to see all the fallout if that happens.
Yeah, and I mean, as I say, they've been building that feud with like Andrade and Max like recently. I think that
I'd also like Darby to win clean.
Yeah,
he won completely clean last time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he did. Clean as a whistle.
Yep, that's my mistake. Apologies.
There was no kick to the dick.
No.
Well, they cancelled each other out with because there was science. Sound okay then. That is the entire card. Show is on. Well, for now until Tony Khan gets into his Friday night surprise and books another 3 matches on the pre-show.
Tony's literally just going to be like doom scrolling on Twitter and see something and go, oh, I haven't booked that much. To be fair, Kevin Knight hasn't got a match on the card, which really surprises me.
Yeah, he might do a little.
Might add a little TNT title match, or even just Jet Speed, like having a little tag match on the pre-show as a treat.
Yeah, against I don't know, Grizzly Young Veterans, 2-minute squash.
That'd be fun. That'd be a fun match. Hopefully not a 2-minute squash, but it'd be a fun match.
That's all I get with on that pre-show.
Yeah,
we got to have time for the Rizzler's 5-minute entrance.
That's true. Paul White will come out with the Rizzler, and
I'd love if this somehow leads to Troy meeting the Rizzler.
Well, he's said to us before he's not at all in, is he? So sadly,
who Troy or the Rizzler?
Yes, the Rizzler was on our Discord for a bit. Ed of Troy.
Oh, mate, if we get the Rizzler on the Discord, we're going to the next level.
Can you imagine? That'd be.
Can we get the Rizzler on the podcast?
You know what I want to see? Ryan having an argument with the Rizzler. That's all I want.
I want Ryan and the Rizzler to play Among Us.
I want the Rizzler to shave.
I'll come back to Among Us if we get the Rizzler on board. All right, okay, I'm saying that now.
Yeah, I will also. If we can get the Rizzler to upset Ryan somehow.
If we can somehow get the Rizzler, Aaron, and Ryan to all play Among Us at the same time.
Oh my god!
Can you imagine that?
And on that note, I think we should probably leave it there.
I'm gonna download Among Us now.
Oh no!
Just will that into existence. Okay, so that's the card as of today. Show is on Sunday night. silly o'clock, but it's bank holiday, so I don't care. Going to my parents for a barbecue on the Monday, so I'll just be really tired, and then I'll eat some kebabs, so it'll be good. Yeah, everybody, thank you very much for listening to us. If you are in Liverpool and you want to go and play some games on the 11th of July,
it's the 11th, yeah.
Check out Liverpool Games Fair. It's a little far from my flat, but I'll make it there.
That's a Liverpool Games Fair, GAYMES Fair.com.
Yeah, it's in the Blackie in Liverpool City Centre. If you do go, come and say hello to us. I'll be trying not to spend all my money on Warhammer from the lovely people from the Games Attic. I'll also be playing. We'll probably play at least one game of Blood in the Clock Tower, so you get to kill me or Jay or even Faye.
You get to see Tasty ruining my fucking day playing Clock Tower again.
I'm so proud of that last game we played. It was great.
I'm so angry about that last game because like that fucking guy who's the soldier just going, I'm just a little guy. It's like, dude, just tell us where you are.
It was great fun. Also, if you do go and they have that like Greek food stall outside, that me and Jeremy last time,
so
fucking
good.
check that out because that was great.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember what I got, like that lamb wrap.
You got the kebab. Yeah, I got the halloumi fries, and they were both incredible. Yeah, good times. Yeah. And keep an eye out. They normally have a show on or something. We did a like an interactive RPG last time.
That was really good. Yeah, I was in the midst of opening the website, and then I got distracted by something.
I don't think they've announced anything yet like that, have they?
I think if you will put my link tree in the...
It's Games Fair, not Games Fest. I don't know why I said Fest.
Jay, you're not going to be on the Summerfest now.
I'm not.
If we put my link tree in the podcast description, it'll have all of their links.
Yes,
so come and check it out because it's really good fun. All the money that's raised by the event, if the event makes a profit, which it did last time, all the profit goes to supporting LGBT charities in the local area. So that's awesome.
It's the 11th of July.
Yeah, there's bring and buys, there's open play board games, there's clock tower sessions, there's RPG sessions, there's a show normally. It's just really good fun.
They do the early sessions before, and they were really good.
They do have a show announced, which is the Girls, Gays and Theys comedy show.
Oh, nice.
They just stand up comedy. It doesn't say too much more about it. But yeah, they always get good entertainment for it, so I imagine they'll be very good.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get, if Ollie's not too busy, we'll get him back on the pod to talk about it before it happens. So keep him peeled here, and we'll hopefully get him involved.
I'll pester him to do something with us before then.
Yeah,
but
if you are coming, come and say hello to us. Come and play a game with us. Come and kill us. Come and watch me try not to spend all my money on Warhammer, or whatever else you want to do.
Or that Halo game again.
Or that Halo game. Yeah, we're definitely.
And me spending money on raffle tickets.
They might have the expansion, mightn't they?
Yeah, fair.
They might have Noble Team.
So there we go. Enjoy the show if you're watching it. We'll hopefully try and do a review if life doesn't get in the way. Even if it's just a quick one, we'll try and get on next week and sort
we'll get one next week.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
try next week, so I'm good.
We'll try and get some routine so us releasing stuff properly.
Yeah, Neil wants to come back on as well for a few. So.
Bloody hell, does he?
So even if we rotate the chairs a little bit, if people can't make it, it might not be all of us, but it'll be some of us and some special guests.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, everyone. Stay safe, enjoy your wrestling, and we'll see you around. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.